Hi, I'm Denise. This is Travels in My Chair.
Heading to Vancouver yet again. Today, I see my radiation oncologist. I get a CT scan and then I get marked. Then we go back tomorrow and I get radiation. Beautiful sunny day. You guys, it is beyond wonderful day, and I think that because someone's looking down on me with joy. We managed to catch the ferry, no problem. Full ferry though. They're gone are the days of just being able to drive from home and drive right on board. And we're on our way. And we've got a little bit of time to kill before our appointment. Today, we meet with our oncologist, the radiation oncologist. Then they will mark me. And then tomorrow we make the trip back again and they will do the radiation. We had a super busy Easter. My brother and his wife came for 5 days. We had, I believe, 18 for Easter dinner, but every day, basically, the kids and grandkids were over. So we were busy the whole time, and my sister-in-law helped me make one of my sea glass trees, so that was lovely. Exhausted afterwards, of course. Still trying to adjust to the new meds, and I'll talk to you again in a little bit. So I've had my CT scan, meeting with the radiation oncologist, lovely lady. They've got me dotted and marked and tattooed. And tomorrow we come back for radiation. One heavy duty spot. We're gonna leave the lymph node on my armpit for now because she's concerned about that it could affect my usage of my right arm for a while. So we're gonna keep an eye on it. Beautiful day. Everything's been going our way today. I don't want to jinx it, but yeah. We've made it to the ferry terminal. Snafu with our reservations. You've never seen the ferry so busy as it is right now, and we're talking April, midweek. School's not even out. I don't know where all the people are coming from. It's crazy. However, this is what happened to us today. We were looking for parking. Found parking on the floor that we needed for the cancer agency. Second of all, Alan ran a stop sign by mistake. It was very poorly positioned. They just sort of said, okay, well, just be more careful next time. Have a nice day. Then we get to the ferry terminal and our reservation has been mixed up and there's traffic. Oh, way up the hill. We would have been hours sitting here. And I'm tired. We're both tired. So the lady comes out. They make us go park off to one side, like as if we're going across the border, right? We're thinking, oh God. Anyway, they let us through. Wow. Friday, another glorious, glorious, warm, sunny day. You guys that live with heat all the time have no idea what it's like when spring finally hits and you've got flowers in bloom and the garden centers are getting all their summer stuff in. It's so amazing. And just the smell of one of my plants today, I don't know if you can actually see it, but it's called Korea Spice Girl. It's about Burnham and it is so heavenly. I wanted to stand here, sit here because I can't stand all day. So today we're heading off for radiation, and the concern is my leg being able to stand after the radiation treatment and getting me on the table because it's too high. So I'm not sure what they're gonna do. They assure me they'll figure it out. And they marked me yesterday with 3 marks and 1 heavy duty shot. Now they're not doing my armpit. They're gonna wait because I need that arm for strength, and because if they do the arm with radiation it would take 5 visits and they don't really want to put me through that right now, so we've got that on hold. They told me just don't touch it. You might be tempted to, but don't. The less it gets maneuvered around, the better it'll be for that growth. They're awesome. Anyway, gonna drop the dog off, and this time because of the kerfuffle with the ferries yesterday, we're taking sandwiches along with us so that we're not sitting in the lineup for 4 hours looking, what's the word, bereft? I don't know. Anyway, talk to you later. my radiation treatment. Now here's the problem. If you're really short like I am, the bed doesn't move up and down. And last time I had radiation in 2021, the tech, even though they're not supposed to, it was late at night, and he just said, listen, put your arms around my neck, close your eyes, hold on tight, and he just hoisted me up onto the table. So this time, there was 2 techs. They're not allowed to lift me. They bring out a high stool, which there's no way I can lift my leg to even put it on the stool. They say there's going to be no problem, we'll just do a fireman's hold. But the smaller guy was not comfortable, and finally at the end, Alan, thank God, just said, put your arms around my neck, and hoisted me up on the table. And it was that easy. The procedure itself, I wish I could have taken pictures. There's 3 different machines coming at you, from one over top, and then, actually maybe 4 coming from the sides where they've got me marked. And relatively simple. I mean, it doesn't hurt. They told me that I'd probably be inflamed for a few days, and I'd be tired, might have some problems with my bowels, that kind of stuff. What else is new? I went, yeah, okay. But we got in the van and we're heading for home. Trying to get that ferry, that we've got a reservation on. Everything's running behind. I guess the reason the ferries were so busy yesterday is our Vancouver soccer team, the Whitecaps, was playing Italy, Milan or something, and there was many people from all over the world coming to see this tournament, and we won, so that was very exciting. Anyway, we're heading home. We hit the Lionsgate Bridge, and all of a sudden, just before the Lionsgate Bridge, I start feeling headachy, sweaty, and the next thing I know, I'm projectile vomiting. Haven't done that since I was little. As Alan's trying to maneuver the lanes changes on the bridge, which, rush hour is crazy, I'm like, I need something, I'm gonna throw up, I need something. And luckily he had a container that he had sandwiches in, and he had packed ice in, so I was okay. But I was pretty scared that the other end was gonna go too, and not that. Anyway. I don't feel so hot. I mean, I'm really tired. I don't feel sick, but I'm not hungry, and I don't feel super good right now. I can't wait to get home, get in my recliner, and do nothing for the next couple of days. And that's all I gotta say. Thanks very much for joining me. I enjoy hearing from you. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already, because, every little bit counts with my little shiny channel. And I just so appreciate every one of you. Thank you very much. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. Bye for now.